Hi everyone, this is going to be the reading for Virgo for the month of December 2022. This can apply if you're a Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node. So be sure to check out the other signs in case this does not resonate with you. Also, this is a general reading, so not all the messages may resonate. So take what resonates and leave out the rest. I also wanted to mention that I'm taking bookings for personal readings. So if you'd like to book a reading with me for a natal chart reading, or a synastry chart reading, or relationship compatibility, or tarot, you can drop me a message on Facebook or email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, Virgo, so let's get started. The first card that I'm getting for you is the Four of Swords in reverse. The next card is the Six of Swords. Next one is the Two of Swords in reverse. A lot of sword energy. The next one is the Two of Wands in reverse. The final one is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the overarching energy for you, Virgo, is the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. So, Virgo, you are moving away from a rather, I wouldn't say, I don't know if it's painful situation, but it was a bit of a challenging situation. Because I'm getting the Six of Swords here, and usually the Six of Swords represents this energy of moving away from something that may have been a little bit chaotic, challenging, or a little bit difficult in your life. So you're moving away from that, and you're basically moving towards safer shores. Um, Four of Swords is coming up as a reversal now in the upright position. The Four of Swords is this energy of contemplation. It comes right after the Three of Swords, which is this energy of pain and heartbreak and some kind of betrayal. And Four of Swords represents energy of contemplation, of healing the heartbreak, and just figuring out what to do from here on. So maybe I'm just picking up this energy. Maybe some of you were in a romantic connection, and it was rather painful. You did have some kind of a breakup, or things didn't work out the way you wanted it to, and it was rather painful. And you may have been in two minds as to whether you want to stay in the relationship or break up, but eventually you did decide to break up. And I think like now you're moving on, you're moving away from this person or the situation. You may or may not have communicated it to them directly, but I feel like you've definitely mentally distanced yourself from this person, whoever this is. Now, the Two of Swords is coming up as a reversal. Two of Swords in the upright position represents this energy of being in a dilemma. It's about making a choice, and it can be a confusing choice. Uh, it only appears confusing because the person here has a blindfold on their eyes. So they're not able to see things clearly. But the moon in this card, the moon is also appearing in the Two of Swords. It's about using your intuition to make an informed choice. So sometimes logic may not help. Sometimes it's about trusting your intuition to know what you already know is the truth, or to realize what you already know is the truth. So maybe you held on to this relationship because I feel like this energy that this is about a romantic connection. So maybe you were very attached to this person, and maybe you felt like this was going to be a long term relationship, and you may have been in two minds as to whether you want to break up with the person or move on. But maybe deep down in your soul, you already know or you already knew that you needed to move on. And so, even though it may have felt like a painful decision, or it may have felt a little bit confusing, or you may have wondered what decision you should take, eventually you knew deep down inside that you need to move on from this person. And so I think this is your past energy. I don't think you're in this headspace anymore. I feel like you moved on and you've made a clear decision to move away from this person. But I feel like you're in this space of healing or limbo, because I'm also seeing the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands all coming up as reversals. Now, all of these cards, like especially the Four of Wands in the upright position, and that's your overarching energy for December, Virgo. The Four of Wands in the upright position represents this energy of happily ever after. It's about laying a foundation, laying solid foundations. Like it's about laying the groundwork for something that is sustainable and long term. And maybe you felt this relationship was it, but it was not supposed to be, and maybe you feel like your foundation has been a little bit eroded, or it's not as stable as you thought it was. And that can be a painful experience. I'm not going to lie, like it is very painful to go through something like that. And the Two of Wands is also coming up as a reversal. Now, Two of Wands is also in the upright position, is this energy of being very optimistic. It's about knowing that, there are a lot of choices available, that it's about possibilities. Basically, the Two of Wands is very much about possibilities. Like this person has the world in their hand, and the world represents, it's kind of like this energy of the world is your oyster, right? Like you can do so much in life. Like there's just so many opportunities, so many possibilities if you just look and explore. But I feel like maybe some of you are closing yourself off to that energy, or maybe you don't feel that hopeful anymore. I feel like right now you may be in a little bit of a survival state, where you're just trying to get away from this past relationship, or this energy where maybe it was a little bit toxic or manipulative and you weren't very happy in it. So I feel like a lot of you are moving away from that, and maybe being hopeful is not like the first thing that comes to your mind right now. Maybe because you were invested in this relationship, like you are an earth sign, and like all earth signs, you don't like to invest in something that you don't believe is going to be long term. So you don't like to waste time, and maybe you invested in this relationship and it didn't really pan out the way you wanted it to, and so maybe you're not feeling as hopeful as you'd like to in the month of December. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is also coming up as a reversal. Eight of Pentacles in the upright position is this energy of basically doing the work, hustling, doing the work, like putting in the effort every day, the grind, right? Like the daily grind. That's basically Eight of Pentacles energy. It's also about building on your skill sets. Like if you're in a profession where you need to upgrade your skill sets quite often, then this is also the energy of the Eight of Pentacles, where maybe you're learning a new skill, maybe taking up some online classes, whatever that's needed to further your career, profession, or business. But because this is coming up as a reversal, I feel like some of you may not be in that energy to hustle or be in the daily grind kind of energy. Maybe a lot of you just want to take it easy in December, and I am a big advocate of that. I do believe that if you need downtime, you definitely should allow yourself that. There's no need to push yourself and push your limits and try to do more than what you're able to do in a day. And sometimes, Virgo, you can struggle with that because you rule the sixth house in the zodiac wheel, which is very much about the day-to-day schedule, habits, the things that make up our everyday lives, the habits and patterns and things of that nature. So sometimes you can be very harsh on yourself. You can put a lot of criticism on yourself, and maybe December is teaching you to let go a little bit, like allow yourself that freedom, or give yourself permission to just relax a little bit and not push yourself so much. You don't always have to accomplish something or achieve something or make something happen. It's okay to relax and daydream a little bit. I do feel like daydream is coming up quite a big theme in your reading. I feel like the more you dream, like tapping into that Piscean energy, which is the opposite of on the axis, you can unlock a lot of things for yourself that are positive. Now, I'm also reading the Seven of Cups in this reading. And it's interesting that this is coming up right above the Two of Wands in reverse. So a lot of you may feel like you don't have options because, like I said, the Two of Wands is very hopeful, optimistic energy. It's about possibilities, or at least believing that there are possibilities, and being willing to explore that. So maybe some of you are not in that space. But the Seven of Cups here is a clarifier for that, because it's turned up right above that card. And the Seven of Cups is about options. It's about options, but you need to know which one to pick, So you may have a lot of options in front of you, but maybe it's not about wondering if you have options. It's just about selecting the right one. because the Seven of Cups can also be a little bit deceptive. Like there may be a lot of choices in front of you, there may be a lot of options in front of you, but some of them may be about, like, all that glitters is not gold. So a lot of them may be deceptive, it may be fake, it may not be the real deal. So it's about being very perceptive and very discerning in terms of uh, what you choose in the month of December. And if you use your intuition, I think you'll be good. And also use that logic, Virgo. You're ruled by Mercury, so it's a good idea to maybe write things down if you're feeling a little bit fuzzy, and if you're not in that headspace to make a choice or a decision. Just write things down, just journal it, and it's going to come to you. The answers are going to come to you. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. So Virgo, that's your energy overall for the month of December. If you like this reading, please do give it a thumbs up. Your likes always help my videos stay relevant in the YouTube algorithm and help other YouTube users find my content. And also, if you'd like to book a reading with me, definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.